Welcome to this week's blog about making a decision from emotion and not from logic. So why is it that it seems that so many people know that generally if they make a decision from emotion, it's the wrong one? Or maybe you feel differently about that. So, but in my experience, there's so many people that do it and they say, oh, it's a gut feeling. Now there's a massive difference between a gut feeling and an emotional reaction. And if we don't make it with facts, invariably, we will make a mistake. We've all heard of the term act in haste, repent at leisure. So surely it makes sense to do that, to actually think about the decision that we're going to make rather than make it from an emotional position. So I'm just going to give you 5 great tips to help you make decisions not from an emotional place. So the first one is assess the situation. You know, what is actually happening? Are you worried you might say something that you might regret? You know, have you asked a complicated question? Can you feel yourself getting agitated? You know, your response could either, result in a loss or a gain for you. What is that? What is actually happening in the situation? The next bit is don't always rely on your gut instinct, because the gut instinct, what we feel, everybody tells us to go with the gut. But the reality of it is there's a massive difference between a gut reaction or an intuitive reaction and an emotional one. An emotional reaction will come from a meaning that we have attached to the outcome in that situation, and therefore we get emotional about it. So just assess the situation and ask yourself, is this emotionally charged or intuitive? The next bit, if you've got to make this decision, write it down. Write all the options down on a piece of paper and start to actually analyze it. The next bit is narrow your options down as well. You know, for me, look at all of the things that you're probably visualizing going wrong and just narrow them down to a few things and look at the positives that could come out of the decision that you're about to make. Next option is get a second opinion. So always ask somebody, what's wrong with asking, your partner in life or your business partner or just a mate? For me, your opinion isn't always right. It can't be, because I know mine's not always right. So sometimes it does me good to actually get a second opinion. So think about it, act in haste, repent at leisure. So the next time that you have a decision, try and consider first how you're feeling and how a different emotion might make you process the situation differently and perhaps lead to a different choice. Come on, do it now.